Hey YMCA family, how's everybody doing today? Happy Friday. This is your body weight HIIT and core class. My name is Angela Williams. Welcome. We've made it through to the end of another week. I hope that you guys have felt strong and successful with all your workouts this week. We appreciate everybody that we've seen taking advantage of these videos at home. Also our virtual classes on Zoom. All of you guys that have been back to the branch, we are just super pumped to see everybody loving all the content that we're trying to put out for you guys. So thank you so much. Now, let's get to it, okay? Body weight, HIIT, and core. We're gonna go in a ladder style, but we're starting at the top of that ladder, y'all. All right, so a good little mix of exercises, cardio, core, lower body, upper body. You're not gonna need any weights, but you might want a mat, towel, and water. As always, push pause on me to take more breaks as needed. Make sure you do have a clear space around you, okay? So anytime we are working laterally, forward, back, like all planes of motion, we just need to make sure we have a safe environment. Make sure you're feeling healthy to work out today, and make sure, if necessary, you've been cleared by a doctor to participate in exercise like this kind we're gonna do right now. All right, so let's get to it. We're gonna do a quick warm up, and then we're starting at 100. Then we're gonna take it down 90, 80, 70, 60, all the way to the bottom, okay? So we're changing exercises every little rung of that ladder. But first, warm up, because that's always necessary. So I won't necessarily need my mat right now. I'm gonna kick it out of the way so I have plenty of space, and I do, right? I'm in this nice, beautiful, empty studio at the Ron Rosner Family YMCA. Have this all to myself, so plenty of space here. I got my water up front, my mat there if I need it. Let's just start to march it out. Now, I promise I'm gonna try to keep us on point with counting. However, sometimes when I am trying to cue and tell you how the movement should feel, show you how it looks, etc., we might be off a rep or two. No harm, no foul, right? It'll be fine. Now, step feet apart. Nice wide circles, all right? Let's start to get the shoulders opening, the chest opening, getting our core involved a little bit. The warm-up doesn't have to be crazy, doesn't have to be intense. All right, switch it. We're gonna start with 100 jumping jacks, just kicking right in to our workout. Then we got 90 flutter kicks, we'll be on the ground for that. 80 mountain climbers, 70 Russian twists. Now reach and step. So it's just a little side step, getting full body movement in here. 60 squats, 50 speed skaters, 40 low jacks, which just really is squat jack. All right, 30 lunges. Right, left is one. You think 30 is not that bad, but right, left is one, okay? And 20 push-ups, 10 tuck jumps to kind of finish that hefty ladder. All right, squat, and we're gonna do a little push. So you're gonna come down, push, push. You see how I pop up? I do a little rotation, and I tap that toe, right? So it's almost like you're picking up something, putting it on that counter. Well, that'd be a high counter, maybe a shelf. Down and up, down and up. 4, 3, 2, 1 each side. All right, so march it out. Here they are again. Jacks, flutter kicks, mountain climbers, Russian twists, squats, speed skaters, squat jacks, lunges, push-ups, tuck jumps, all right? Who's ready? Body weight, all right? Throw on some music, whatever you need to get you pumped up. You really just need to be able to see me. You need to be able to hear if there's any options that you need to take, if doing some of the jumping isn't gonna work for you, just like in our jumping jack. So here, right? We're gonna count every rep, even if you sidestep. So it's 1 and 2, or the full rep. So 100. If you need to stop, push pause. okay? Ready? Here we go. 100. And I may kind of go in between 10 and kind of show you a little bit of both variations, okay? That was 20. Woo, we're a fourth of the way there. If you don't need to stop, don't stop, but you have that option. That's halfway, that was 50, y'all. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, especially as the heart rate starts to get up. We got 30 left. $20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Holy calves, right? So, if you need to, pop a heel in front. Let's do our calves a little bit of justice. Stretch them out. And we want to take some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth before we just kind of pop right down on our mat. So we're going flutter kicks. It's 90, and these are like baby kicks. So we're counting right, left is 1. Hands under low back. If you want to make these harder, you can lift your head, neck, and shoulders, but I want your gaze on the ceiling. I don't want you extending and rounding through the spine to look up at me, at the camera. I want you to just be able to hear my voice. So hands under low back, kind of making that diamond shape here. And you're gonna extend the legs long, point the toes, okay? Just make sure you can see my feet. Point the toes, and it's right, left is 1. That's 10. Take a break if you need it, all right? You can roll the knees in towards the chest. Woo, lower belly, abs on fire. That's halfway. How you doing? All right, if you need a break, pull the heels in, maybe massage that low back. We got 20 more to go. When you're ready, go. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it in, hug the knees into the chest. You got it, give yourself a little rock and roll up. Woo, we did. 100 jacks, 90 flutter kicks, 80 mountain climbers. Now, right, left would be a lot of these. So we're counting every rep, okay? So every time that knee comes into your chest, it counts. Feet are gonna be back. Your feet are gonna be separated the distance of your hips. Your hands are gonna be right under the shoulders, okay? So a lot of chest and shoulder work, holding your body weight up, and then you're driving one knee in at a time. Fast or slow, it's up to you. If you need to, you can always do a knee plank, okay? So you would be here, flat knee plank, pull one knee in, right? And then you can always tap it in and out. So you can change the exercise slightly if you need to, okay? Because the knee plank won't allow you to draw the other knee in. You're too low to the ground. Ready? It's 80. If you need a break, push pause on me, make me stop talking for a moment, flat back, here we go. 1. 20. 'Halfway there. Bring it down. Whew. We did our 100 jacks, 90 flutter kicks, 80 mountain climbers. Now, Russian twists. So all we're gonna do is have a seat, okay? No weight. You can, if you wanna make this harder, lift the heels, but heels are down. Sink the torso back first, okay? We're gonna just kind of grasp our palms together. You don't need to interlace your fingers unless that feels comfortable. It's almost kind of like you're giving yourself a little handshake. Elbows are in. Nothing turns except the torso, not the hips, just elbows, top of the chest. 70. Halfway. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet in, lean forward, stretch that out a little bit. Woo! Speed skaters. So you can move the mat a little bit out of your way because we will need that for our push-ups, so you don't want to get rid of it completely. But, all right, halfway there, we got speed skaters, squat jacks, lunges, push-ups, tuck jumps, and that is it. How are we doing? You hanging in there? 50 speed skaters, all right? Right, left is one on these, y'all, okay? So make sure you have plenty of space side to side. Here we go. This is one of my favorite lateral exercises. That's 10. Step and reach, okay? You don't have to take a hop, but if you want to make it more challenging, you will. How we feeling? Halfway, 25 to go. 24. Woo, 20. Yes, you've gotten to a nice rhythm. 15. Almost like you're dancing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, be right, left of those. Take a couple deep breaths. Let it out. Low jacks. So remember, just like we do jumping jacks, okay? You have the option to step side to side. Now, you're still gonna be working those quads, hips, butt, everything, but you're just gonna be taking out the plyometric aspect of it. It'll be a little bit more manageable, a little bit easier on the joints, okay? If you don't want the arms involved, you can have the hands clasped together, just like we did in our Russian twist, okay? So you're starting in that quarter squat. All we're doing is hopping legs in and out. I'm gonna use maybe my arms for half, and then hold my hands together for the other half. It's 40. Stay low. The hands help a little bit, okay? So at 20, I'm gonna bring my hands down and take the hands out so that it's not giving me that help and that momentum. You got it. Last 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, woo, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stand, shake it out. You see how removing the hands from the situation puts more work on the legs. Inner outer thighs, hips, and glutes take on more of an active role in that when you don't have this added momentum. Couple deep breaths. We got 3 more. We're doing lunges, but guess what? Right, left equals 1. So we're gonna get 30 lunges each side. If you at home wanna make it more difficult on yourself, you're gonna do 30 on one side, then switch and do 30 on the other side. So it's almost like supersetting, overloading the one side, and then switching, as opposed to alternating every time and getting that equal distribution of work. So I'm gonna alternate every time, but you do what works best for you at home. Quick sip of water, couple more breaths, get your heart rate down a little bit, and then we're going. So I'll start kind of at an angle, and then I'll probably face you, all right? Here we go, 30. Bending into both knees, but you're making sure the pressure's in that front heel, and that's what's pushing you up. That was 10. I got my hands going because it makes me feel better is the only word I can think of. All right, y'all, that's halfway. 15 more. Keep breathing, keep moving. Five more, a little wobbly. 4, and 3, 2, 1, 1. Okay, 20 push-ups, 10 tuck jumps, and we are calling that a kick butt, HIIT, and core workout. So, knees or toes. If you don't think you need a mat, don't even worry about it, all right? Hands a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, right? Because we're not necessarily trying to target these as tricep push-ups, although if you're comfortable with that military style push-up, you absolutely can do that. It's much more challenging. But hands, normal chest push-up, hands are outside of the shoulders, elbows are coming back 45 degrees, kind of almost thinking like bat wings, and feet are out. You're in that solid plank to start. Feet are about hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider if you need that for balance purposes, right? If you feel like you're tucking or you're falling to one side, spread the feet a little bit wider, okay? There's 20. If you need to break these up, break them up, okay? Whatever works for you, this is your workout. If you need to start on the toes and then drop to the knees, do that too. Here we go. Take it down. Exhale as you press the ground away. Keep your abdomen in tight. That was 10. I'm gonna drop to the knees, do the last set of 10. Here we go. 10. 5. 1 more. All right, if you need to, you can kind of sink it back. Child's pose position. When you're ready, come up. Last one. 10 tuck jumps. So once we get in it, I'm gonna do all 10 the exact way the movement is meant to be performed. However, what I'm gonna do is show you your options before we start. Okay, so tuck jump, we are bringing the knees up, tapping the legs, but we wanna try to do that and land as softly as possible. Kind of think cat, right? How cats land on their feet. We wanna land with the legs taking that impact. So we don't wanna land stiff leg. Option also, besides the full movement, is gonna be power knees. So, full tuck jump, okay? Quiet, soft tapping, legs bent, or power knees. If you're doing the power knees, right, left is 1. This is it, y'all, okay? 10 tuck jumps. I don't want you to worry about how fast you're doing them. If you're doing the full tuck jump, I want 10 quality tuck jumps. If you're doing power knees, I want 10 quality power knees, right, left being 1. All right, here we go. 10 tuck jumps, we're checking that box. Woo! Those are good for the soul, right? You did it. Step side to side. Give yourself a round of applause, a pat on the back. I want you to bring the heart rate down, because if you did all 10 of those back to back, you're heavily breathing like me. If you did those 10 quality power knees, you're heavily breathing. So let's take that down a notch before we start to stretch it out. Okay, deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and let it go. All right, let's start with these legs. Now, if you need some stability, like a wall, a chair, anything in your house that's gonna aid in your balance, sometimes at the end of a workout, we're a little unsteady, we're a little shaky. So, we're grabbing at the ankle, this leg is soft, we're just trying to keep the knees together. Hand can be on the hip, arm can be up or out for balance, whatever works for you. Working, stretching the front of this quad, and still controlling the heart rate. Set it down, switch sides. So even if you gotta go a little out and kind of wonky to grab that ankle, no big deal. Thanks for joining me this week. If you were doing some of my other fitness videos this week, thank you. I'm glad that you're doing them. I'm constantly amazed and feel really supported by our online community who messages me, Facebooks me, emails me, texts me. It is so sweet and not necessary, but I am just overwhelmed. I will say that I'm overwhelmed with the love and support we've got through our virtual fitness and from all of our members that have returned back to the branch over the last month. We love it, and we are continuing to, ride alongside each other in this journey. Reach up, grab one hand, and just cross the feet. Make sure abdomen's pulled in tight. I like to squeeze the thighs and glutes together, and I like to feel that nice deep stretch throughout the entire side of the body. If this is too much, you can always put a hand down, okay? Good. Switch sides. And roll the shoulders back. Press the palms away from you. Interlace your fingers. Drop the knuckles down past the tailbone and just drop one side at a time. If it feels good, you can just roll chin to chest for a moment while you're switching sides. Good. Shake that out. Let's end on a nice deep breath. So we're trying to fill the lungs, like filling from the belly, then from the chest, and then emptying everything out. It's very good for our soul. Ready? Here we go. Exhale it out. I appreciate it. That is all the time I have for you guys in this workout today. I will see you next week. Enjoy your weekend. Take care.